And we're live. Look at that. Here we are. There they are. Kari and Cody.
Like all of a sudden,
It's the Luskos.
It's the Luskos.
hey, you're here.
We're just catching up, all the things. It's like we never left. We
Right.
never left the boat.
Never.
Yeah.
Never,
Oh,
never
I
left the
wish. Yes.
I will say we had such withdrawal being on the cruise, this most recent cruise without you guys.
Same.
Yeah.
We didn't know how to eat dinner without you guys being there.
No.
I didn't know
We
how
didn't
to
have anything
hike
to talk about.
Yeah.
up mountains in Greece,
Or turkey.
down
Or sweat
Turkey.
to
Yeah.
death.
Turkey.
Yeah.
I learned that turkey is not
Lennox
pronounced
is
turkey anymore.
always-
In your house, has it
Turkey,
remained
yeah.
all the time when
Oh
that
yeah,
comes
we just
up?
said it the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Turkey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
someone asked Lennox, like, what's your favorite country you've been to? And he would think of a couple times and he was like, and Turkey. Yeah. So strong. I'm excited
forget.
for just the prospect of our boys growing old together and
Let's go.
Growing old together.
ministry or the prison that they'll end up in all together. One of the
As long
two.
as they're together, it's all that matters.
I can't believe it.
Paul and Silas style, of course, is what I meant by that.
Okay, all right.
So good. We have to talk about the little drummer boy. I mean, it's just how did this happen?
Oh
Like,
my
tell us the
gosh,
origin
yes,
story.
Tell
Oh,
us.
so
Well, I saw a picture today of him at 11 months old with drumsticks in his hand.
Oh my God.
So it happened.
yeah, it started all.
It started very young.
Yeah. He started playing like 2.5, playing on the couch with some drumsticks, and you're going, he's playing in time. He's like, okay, got him a little electric kit. Then he's like playing songs.
And my pots and pans. Let's not
Pots and
forget.
pans.
Oh, yeah.
Very
He still-
loud
he still
drummer.
to be
does.
part of the.
He's 6 now.
Oh,
He
he
still does
still
pots and
loves
pans.
to do those. Yeah.
So he's 6
Yeah.
Yeah.
and playing the drums.
But this is normal, right? Oh, my son puts the pots and pans with chicks. Putting him on stage in front of arenas is the part that's like,
what?
I want to cry.
Yes.
I told you it's
Yeah.
like, to me, little Samuel with the new tunic his mama brought him every year. I mean, how did that happen the first time? Like,
So this past February, we were doing a night of worship with Martin Smith, and his son Noah, who's in his early 20s, was there playing perk. And Kingston and Noah, they've met before. Kingston loves Noah, looks up to him, plays his band's songs at home, on
Wait,
drums.
so when you say perk, you mean percussion?
Yeah, percussion.
Okay, just
Yep.
making sure.
Yes.
I knew that
tracking.
because I know industry language. It's fine.
And, so we're in rehearsal. This is unplanned. We're in rehearsal. Kingston's hanging out with Noah, back there. And about halfway through rehearsal, I realized that Noah's handed him like a tambourine and a shaker and just some stuff and some drumsticks. And he's playing, along with the band and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And so I go back and I was like, and we were at Gateway, which is like, we grew up there. So
It's a big old Tejas church.
yes.
Was that sanctuary seat 4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You could take our entire church and put it on the stage, just
That's-
right there. Yeah.
Fits right in there, cozy.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, what a cute baby church you have pastoring. It's like, these Texas churches, man, the choir loft, you're like, I could put all of Montana in that. You know what I mean? The whole population, just right there.
true.
Just hang out there. We'll
That's
be back
right.
in a minute.
Yeah. And there's one down the street, another one down the street from that one.
Yes.
If you don't like the first
Texas.
one, just
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
Lord.
Right on down.
But I say that to say it was home, so we felt like it was okay.
Yeah.
It was, and so I went back and I said, "Hey, buddy, like, would you want to worship with the team tonight? Like, you want to play with us?" And he was like, "Yeah." And so we got him headphones, got him an ear, a little pack where he could hear everything.
So fun.
And he played that whole night, and it was like the sweetest thing because we were with Martin, who was a hero of ours.
Yeah.
Martin's son is playing, our son is playing. I mean, it was just it was really this holy moment.
Yeah.
be
you
right
know?
back. Gonna go cry in the closet.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my God.
it's
It was
Yeah.
really precious.
yeah, and the
Holy
smile on his face, the look on his face while he's playing.
He's so
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Backwards
It's
hat
the best.
pushed over his eyebrows. I mean, it's just and I've had, and I'm not, I know Perk, but I'm not really musical. People who play well have told me like, no, the kid's he's in the pocket. Like,
Yeah.
it's really so cool.
Yeah, he is. He played the song Praise at his talent show last year for pre-K and crushed it.
Just on the drums?
On the drums.
His
on
whole kit.
Yeah.
We brought his whole kit.
But how
into
do you
the
turn around and see that out of the corner of your eye and keep it together?
Oh,
It was
we
so precious.
lose it every time.
Oh my
Yeah, it's the
gosh, you
best.
guys.
Sweet.
It's the best. So now it's just sweet. Now he's He's kind of with us at
Now we
everything.
have to advance
and-
all of his information
Yeah.
to everywhere we're going.
yeah, I
Oh,
guess-
yeah. This is the setup he needs.
Because now he
Only
wants
likes
to keep
blue
doing
jelly
it.
beans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
refer to
Lord,
him as Kingston.
writer.
Hey, man. You know?
His own writer.
Needs a very small throne. You know?
Very small. And a footstool, apparently.
little throne.
Well, one of your guys brought him
tonight-
a footstool tonight for the
Stop.
first time, which
He
was
needed a
really
footstool.
really helpful.
I'm here for like the day that he like has a special robe he wears, or you know, like just.
my
I will say
gosh.
this though, my spirit really felt a lot when I saw that. I know you guys have been posting, and it's not like in a. It's a really sweet thing.
precious.
It's
Yeah.
and I'm really grateful in just a little bit. Of course, people are hearing this in September, but we're in August or July now, aren't we? It's July.
Yeah, July.
Yeah, and he's about
Almost
to
August.
be the youngest person to ever play on the Movement Conference stage in history by a number of years.
Honestly.
And I just,
History.
I think a lot of it.
You know, and you guys get this, like we bringing family along with us. We want to just include them as much as possible. Our kids, like we never, as much as we can, we don't want them to feel like our ministry takes us away from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like as much as so I think this was just a beautiful way that the Lord just allowed us to just include him, you know. And what's incredible is he's hearing everything the band hears, you know. So he's getting a whole clinic every single time he does it. So I mean, the immersion method of just put him in it and let him hear it. I mean, he's going to grow up knowing so much so fast it's the best, you know.
Well, and even that it was Martin and his son,
Yeah.
Noah, who have not met. We've only met Levi. That was like, it was more caught than taught, right? He just kind of saw it and just doing it, and it became natural.
Yep.
Totally.
Fire. Okay,
Best.
next month, heading out on the road.
Yes.
Tell us about the tour.
Yes. We're going out with Passion, our family, our friends. We'll be out with Passion Worship, Crowder. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh
and
my
Louis
gosh.
sharing every night.
Pastor Louis himself.
So excited.
And
Wild.
it's a fun thing because it's a music tour, but it's titled around his new book,
Yep.
The
That's
Grace and Glory.
Which
right.
is we're reading it this year.
Are you guys
we love
reading
it.
it?
I've read some of it. Yeah.
Some of it,
I read it this morning.
Yep.
It's so Louis in it. You know what I mean? Because you get
Yes.
science, you get this. It's like all over the map. The funnest thing that happened was one day we got back from the Grand Canyon and we got home, and the next morning I had been texting him how much I loved it because you know Louis is a Grand Canyon guy. And the next morning his devo was all about the Grand Canyon.
My word.
And I was like, "How'd you know?" You know,
Wow, the timing.
I know.
the work
was
that it
actually,
went
That
into
is cool.
arranging that.
Yeah.
That's
So I
awesome.
received that from God big time because it was like so good. Have you
He's
guys done
he's
that?
the
I know you had
best.
a lot of you guys go to Arizona a
Grand
lot. You
Canyon?
lived there.
Yeah.
Well, we went when I was still pregnant with Canyon and I was in my early. So I need to go
To
back and
the Canyon.
experience it
Yep.
again.
Pregnant with Canyon.
Yes.
Did you have the name established
Not
yet?
yet. I
Did
didn't
you name
know.
him there?
No. I had a dream a couple months after we had been there. That's how we named him.
Wow.
I know. But yeah.
I think that'll be a big deal. Sorry.
Oh no. Go ahead.
One day to take him on a
Totally.
pilgrimage.
He talks about it.
He does talk about it.
Really?
Actually, I showed him at Glacier the other day that, you know, when you first start one of the hikes, it's like you can look down and there's like a real skinny canyon with the river coming through. It's like
Yes.
rushing through there.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. And I showed him, I was like, buddy, that's a canyon right there. And see the water? That's why you're so deep. That's like literally a picture of you right there. You're deep for the presence of God to flow through your life. And he just like watched and, you know, I like it marked him.
Yeah.
And he's a processor. So in about a month, I can talk to him about it again. And he'll talk to me about it.
But he's not going to forget that for life.
No.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to take him to the Grand Canyon, which is like so much more majestic and so far down there.
Yes.
And formed by erosion over time.
Right.
By running through it. I mean, there's a lot to that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Want to come back to the hike, but must ask how many cities were you guys going to be? Do you have any idea on that?
What's 4 times 4? 16?
16.
Okay, I think 16 cities.
And we homeschool. It's great.
Yeah. Well, they'll know everything we know. This isn't much.
Are they
is
all
a
Thursday,
lot.
Friday,
They're
Saturday,
gonna be-
Sundays?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in Florida. We're in Texas. We're in the Northeast a bit, the South Coast or Southeast Coast, right? Is that right? Yeah, East Coast.
Yep.
Midwest. Yeah. It's gonna
No
be
doubt some shenanigans, Crowder or
Yeah.
Louis,
Yeah.
Stanfield, you guys.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Well,
Always
we'll
fun.
recommend every Lusketeer listening.
Yes.
Look that up. Come
Yeah.
Look these guys up. Those would be powerful nights of worship.
Mhm.
Yeah. and look for a little set of drums.
Okay, so
I'll be there.
is Canyon into playing an instrument or anything, or is
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's more into like the guitar, which takes a lot more time, of course,
Yes.
to figure that out. But he also is just our deep guy.
Yeah.
Like he'll pop in, kind of feel it out, and then he just wants to be backstage,
Yeah.
or he likes to adventure, do things like that.
And he's 8.
But he's 8.
9.
Oh, 9 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever he's more of our just like spiritually deep guy.
Mhm.
So I think he's more of the
Very
prophetic,
discerning.
very discerning.
Yeah.
Certain places we
Wow.
walk into, he just is like, can we leave? I'm like, okay.
Wow.
So we just have to, it's a lot to navigate with him sometimes,
Yeah.
but beautiful.
Sweet.
So-
Like Daisy.
Yeah, it does
Daisy's
sound like
that way.
Daisy.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
Like if she gives you a compliment, you're like, oh, that means a lot. You know, 'cause she's
Wow.
not just going to give out, like Clover and Lennox would be polite, you know, but
Yeah.
Daisy, if she says something, you know, it's coming from like that
Mhm.
kind of a deep place. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yep.
we navigate that with him,
Mhm.
and we have to be patient because I'm like I want him in the room all the time, but because he feels so many things, it wears him out.
Yeah.
And so until he grows older and learns to discern and explain what he's feeling, then we just kind of let him run in and out and
Yeah.
play and
Yeah, I love that.
And it sounds like
Sweetheart.
empathic. So
Mhm.
feels
Very
it a lot.
much so.
Oh,
So having to
man.
learn to almost magneto it, like have
Mhm.
yeah,
have the ability to not let his heart go into everything without
yeah.
being able to
Yeah.
pull back.
I'll say
Yeah.
this real fast. We were at Bethel school, like worship school, and I wanted him in the room because I mean it's like I just want him in the room. Just
Yeah.
come in the room.
Yeah.
Little, even if it's a little bit of time. And he's like, Mom, can I wait and come in for the teaching? It's just been a really long time since I've heard my level of preaching. And I was like, wow, buddy.
Oof.
Well, what is your level of
Wow.
preaching? And he was like, well, it's not kid level. So
Man.
Pastor Bill Johnson was preaching that night. And I said, you know what? Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight is the
Your-
This is your
night.
level then.
This is your
Yes.
level.
Wow.
So he
We got
came
the guy for
in.
you. Yeah.
He came in and he,
Sweetheart.
about 10, 15 minutes, he's like, okay, can I go play again? I said, let's just wait a little bit longer. And then I just leaned over. I said, what are you feeling in here? And he goes, cozy. I said, you feel cozy? He's like, yeah, like I just feel like I'm being hugged.
Oh my god.
I was like, okay, you can go play again.
Yeah. You received what you
Sweet.
needed.
Yes.
Your tank is full.
It's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Wow,
So
you guys.
Yes.
Ah.
sweet guy.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
God's got his hand on your kids and you guys, and
Mhm.
obviously the
Yeah, the way
family
you
culture
parent, yeah.
that's creating this. We've seen firsthand. It's amazing. And
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
okay, back to the hike.
Yeah.
The text from Cody after we sent you into Glacier National Park was, and I quote, "That was the hardest thing we've ever done, but so glad we did it."
Yeah, that's exactly
Talk
right.
And
about it.
thankfully,
Right.
we were
Right.
just thrown into it because I think if we'd have prepared the boys, it would have probably been worse.
It's one of those things where you don't really know what you're going to do that day. You just kind of go from one step to the next step, and so we did a 5-mile
Lots
hike
of
and with
them.
no snacks or water, which was awesome.
That's what happened.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did
not
Because
not
we were
anything.
at first we were just walking the little bridge,
90-degree day.
waterfall, and then it's like, oh, we could take a left here and go up. Let's just see what this is. And they're like, there's a beautiful lake up there. All right, and then you're like, wait, this
All
was
of a
2
sudden,
miles,
we are
2.5 miles,
very
one
far in.
way.
You
Yeah.
guys.
I don't like.
No
I don't
water.
like no snacks, no water.
Like
Yeah.
I was thinking like Girl Scouts, which I never did, but I'm like, can't you take like a leaf and like get water from the river and like drink it? Like would this work? I'm so thirsty.
That's
guys.
close.
But you know what? This really sweet angel lady at the halfway point, like where we at the lake,
Yeah.
she gave us 2 waters and
2
a Cliff
waters
Bar,
and a Cliff Bar.
and so we
Oh, thank God.
we
Yeah.
survived.
And then
We
did
survived.
she leave footprints in the sand?
Probably.
Turned around and she was gone. This really sweet angel lady. Wow. Praise God for her.
I know, for real.
But
You
the hike
guys.
was
Bottles of water.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so
It's
much
good.
fun.
It
The
was sweet
payoff,
to
the
experience.
payoff on the hike when you get to the end.
Yes.
What your jaws do? I mean, is it just like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
a,
beautiful.
like a lake in the middle of nowhere with waterfalls, like 3 waterfalls dripping into it, like insane.
and that's called Avalanche Lake. It's
Yeah.
one of the top 10 most popular hikes in Glacier every single year. And you, I saw the boys did the cold plunge on the back end of it.
Oh, yeah.
They jumped right in, right?
Yeah, yep, they did.
Which is to me, I was like, pride, respect. Like that, I was like, I wanted to knuckle the boys because to me, every hike ends with you got to jump in the water you went to. You know?
That's true.
So
I
Oh
should have.
my
I should have put my feet in.
were they like, "Oh, that's cold?
No, They're kids, man. They're
Okay.
just like-
Yeah.
Yeah, they go.
Okay, I have a
That's
question.
melted snow, by the way. All of that's just melted snow, you know. So
Is it called Avalanche Trail because of like, does it have avalanches in the winter?
So the chute above it, that's Logan's Pass up above.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I mean, that all that snow comes
Yeah.
crushing down, knocking trees over every spring and into summer.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even open going to the Sun Road, which is what did you guys drive to the pass, the top at all?
No.
You went on some of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. There's like 40, 50 feet of snow up there in the wintertime. And
Crazy.
then they clear it as much as they can. Some years it's not till like the first week of July it's open,
Wow.
that road. And it's one of the most amazing roads. 1928, I think, is when it was completed. You drive that road to the top. You were on it, but then you just keep going up to the top of the Continental Divide.
Okay.
Wow.
It'd
Okay.
blow you away.
Yeah.
So
Did you guys have bear spray?
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
We were.
was in
we
my
were
At least you had
equipped with
that.
Yeah.
you had bear
And you
spray
had
and no
Angel Lady
water.
bringing
Angel
your
Lady.
provisions.
Of course, you guys would. The guy would be like, "All right, it's Kari and Cody. We must have water for them. Give them water. Send an angel."
Hydration.
I just
Quick water.
asked. I was like, does anyone have extra water? We could have one bottle. And then she's like, how about two?
How about two? Did you ask for a Venmo? I'd have been like, I must do things for you.
We didn't. We were just.
Have you ever had to
like,
spray a bear?
Yes.
No,
No.
Have you
thank
ever
God.
That's good.
gotten close enough to see one?
Not close enough to deploy bear spray, but
Okay.
plenty of grizzly bears. The craziest one we had was we were driving on the east side of the park and 3 grizzly bears
I think 3. Yeah.
were running on the road towards us.
My word.
And they can go 30 miles an hour. Speed limit is 25.
They're
They could have got a
big.
ticket. And I had never seen a bear at a full gallop. And the muscles, every time they hit, and up in the air, every
they
time.
weren't going in slow motion, but I felt like I could see them
But
running.
we were
in slow
driving
motion.
25. They were going 35, 30 something miles an hour. They're coming at us, and we were just like, "What do we do?" And then they're coming, and you just see the muscles just rippling, and then at the last second, they just turned the other way, and like at a full sprint, turned off the road and went down towards the lake.
Praise the Lord.
And when we got to where they went, couldn't see them anywhere. I don't know where they went, and I'm like,
That is frightening,
that's the thing. Where like they could always be there.
Yeah.
and they probably are.
Yeah.
So
But I love how you guys. I mean,
we were in
As
our car and
dangerous as-
happy for it.
yes, yes. But as dangerous as it was, and as maybe perhaps risky as it was, like for you guys just to be willing to take that adventure and to go for it. That has happened actually many times with Levi, where he's like, "Okay, we're gonna go out for a 5-mile hike." And like 14 miles? 14 miles
We've
later.
done a 17.
Goodness.
We've done some
with
long
the
ones.
kids?
No.
No, just her.
Okay.
So I was able to complain.
It's how I get Jenny. It's how I get Jenny to do things. I didn't lie to her. I didn't say 5 miles.
No, you said we'll be back
Let's
in
go on
the
a
early
we'll go on a hike.
afternoon.
You know,
So we got the sitter for until 1 p.m. and we ended up coming back at like 6 p.m.
is that true?
But it ended up being amazing. But it's just things like that where it's like, if you, like you said, if
Yeah.
you knew what you were getting
Yes.
into.
Just get on this
Totally
tour
done
bus.
it.
You'll never
Exactly.
know. And it's
Right?
like we get off 7 cities later.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
this boat.
What?
Jenny's happy where she is, and then I coax her into the next
I
environment, and then once she
appreciate
gets there,
it
she's
so
happy there
much.
too. You know, yeah.
Yeah. Just dangle the carrot.
Did he tell you you were going to sweat to death last summer in Turkey? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah,
That was
It was
intense.
so
I'm just glad you
intense.
guys weren't at the Vatican, because the Vatican
man.
Day, it made Pompeii look cool. You know, in those buildings, it was
Because you were inside,
stifling.
too.
Yeah.
We'd already done it the year before with our kids, and it was miserable.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
that's
checked that box.
right.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
you
was
did.
like the kids were like, "What are we doing?"
With the kids in pushing
You're like, "I promise,
in
it's Sistine
strollers.
Chapel's."
My
worth it."
kids were like, "Why is there an embalmed pope in the glass?"
Why can I see
That's-
this
Oh,
person's face?
so when we were together at the K-Love, at our 200th
Oh,
podcast
yeah,
episode,
you guys are so sweet.
our
I stepped in on that
girls
one.
Daisy and Clover were with your boys,
Yes.
and they said that they are such a riot, so fun, so much personality.
Uh-huh.
They had so much fun with
Yeah,
them.
it was a lot of fun. Last
So
minute
fun.
for the Musketeers who were there,
Oh,
Kari and Cody
yes.
stepped in because Kane got sick
That's right.
and couldn't show up, and you guys just
that's
came
right.
and blessed the people.
I know.
And
was
You guys
so
showed
fun.
up. Thank
yeah.
you for showing
I think I
up
called
for
you
us.
at like 11, like, "Hey, so Cody," and you guys
We just
were
had the night free, which is
so
yeah.
cool.
We
yeah,
got
we
lucky.
love you guys.
Grateful.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What's going on? What's new in the world of Kari and Cody?
Let's see.
We're starting to write some new songs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're excited
that's
about that.
And a weary
exciting.
world rejoices.
Seriously.
I'm excited.
Was
Yeah.
that prophetic?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just
should
saying,
work
on behalf of
We
the
should
world,
work that
thank
into a
you,
non-Christmas
please.
song.
Well, we talk about doing a Christmas album and calling it that.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
For real. Like we've talked about that being our Christmas album title.
wow,
But
Levi
only heard
Lusko.
here. And if you steal it, we'll find
Maybe we
you.
should jump
Kidding.
on that.
Just
Hey,
joking.
and the
You're
woman's
good.
got the power to pray down Cliff Bars, okay?
Oh,
Don't
that's
mess.
right.
Two
Don't
water
mess.
bottles.
Heaven.
2 water
Cutest thing
bottles.
I've ever said in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe we could cut that.
No. It must stay. I will find you. But said sweetly.
Yes.
No.
The woman wants to drink water out of a leaf, people. Don't be threatened.
Don't be threatened. If you do it first, good on you.
She'll have an amoeba or a parasite long before she gets to you if she drinks that water.
No. Really, you can get a parasite.
Bad.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, good. Great.
Take water from strangers. Don't drink water from the lakes.
Yeah, we wanted to.
No
so
one
bad,
else was
though. We're
doing it,
thirsty.
so I was like, maybe not.
Yeah. I'm going to send you a water purifier straw because we'll do those and you can just drink straight out of the lake with the straw and it filters all the stuff
I've
through
seen
it.
that at REI.
Just keep it in your backpack, keep it in your glove compartment. Would be a bad idea to have a few around the house. I'm not a prepper, but I play one on
thought about-
TV.
We prepped for a hike a couple years ago to go to Yosemite. We had so many things in our backpack that we never used, and I would have used every single one of them the other
Yes.
day.
Oh my
You're like,
gosh.
where's that emergency backpack? All I have today is a
hiking
safety
backpack?
whistle and my Carmex, Sorry.
I didn't even have a safety whistle. All I had was
Nope.
bear
You didn't have bear
spray.
spray.
I did, and my chapstick.
That's
I had it.
That's
Well,
the
that's
bare
good.
necessities.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
yeah.
gosh. Wow.
You getting warm?
I'm getting warm.
So writing.
Yeah.
Writing.
What about in the world of leisure? I know it's been a lot of golf lately.
There's a lot of golf. Yeah. I broke
your
80,
boys like to
broke
play?
80 for the first time.
Mhm,
If
they do.
you're a golfer, you know how big of a deal that is.
Congratulations.
I don't,
Very
but
excited.
congratulations.
Very
And that's
excited.
the added score of 18 holes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's only like 5. I shot 5 over par, which is it's like 1% of golfers ever break 80 in their whole life. So it's like a
Oh, babe.
big deal,
just
man.
saying.
Hey, I've broken 100,
Just
and
saying.
I don't know the percentage of those people, but I'm in there.
It's a smaller percentage too. Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
there
that
you go.
number holds true
Wow.
across golf courses, really,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because 18's 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some courses are harder than others, but yeah, it's a big achievement for an amateur golfer. You know?
Man.
That's great.
That's amazing.
What you get.
It-
And you do it with the boys? Do the boys go with you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our oldest Canyon is starting to take lessons, which is super fun.
That's so
Okay, now what
fun.
about this place someone told us about in Nashville that's like Top Golf but miniature golf? And
Pop something?
Pop,
Oh, pop stroke.
Pop stroke.
Is that it?
has that been a good time? Have you
No.
done that?
Or what's the one we go to all the time? Putt
Oh,
putt place. What's it called?
I don't know.
Putt Shack.
Putt
Putt
shack.
shack.
Yes.
And
Pop
and like
stroke.
there's technology built into the
Yeah.
ball.
That's
Yep.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
'cause-
it's like an arcade with your ball. Kind
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
fun.
cool.
Of. It is cute.
We'll get it in Montana in about 15 years. You know what I mean?
No.
Just as it's
If we're
phasing
lucky.
out everywhere else. They'll pass the old technology and we'll be like, this is very exciting. Yeah.
But it's because you have the Adventure Lake hike.
That's true.
We don't have that.
Yes.
We got the hike
yes.
and we're
Yeah.
hoping running
You got
water comes soon,
Yeah,
but-
help.
Yeah, send
Wow.
help. If you don't hear from us, the dog sleds didn't get out that week. So that's been fun. That's a good family time thing.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Been going there
There's
a lot.
not a ton more to do than that.
We've worn out a lot of the
We've
things in
worn out
Nashville
all
to
the
do.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
How about new date night or family day activities or funtivities?
That's why we came to Montana. Try some new things.
Text to Luskos. That's the plan. That's the plan.
Get some ideas from Levi.
Yeah.
We are here to serve. Yeah, we'll send you home excited and with an Amazon cart full. It'll be
Amazing.
it'll be great.
Absolutely.
Okay, how about this? How about something God's been teaching you guys lately?
I'm in the wonderful book of 2 Kings. It's really exhilarating.
Oof.
I'm over it. I'm like, Lord, I'm ready to move on from this. But I've just been very moved at how many of them it says continued in the sins of the ones that allowed shrines and pagan altars. And it's like, sometimes it'll say they serve the Lord, but they continued to let people worship idols, and the Lord wasn't fully pleased. And I've just been so moved by that the Lord longs for us to have a pure worship only to him. And that's just been going on for ages and ages, where he's had to share the glory and he doesn't want to share his glory. And anytime someone rises up and is a godly person, they're talked about. But I want to be someone that the Lord is like, and she served me with all of her heart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to be like, but there was this few things over here, these idols in her life, or you know what I mean? I've just been so moved by that. Like, Lord, show me anything in my life that could be idol worship or anything that makes my worship not fully yours. Yeah. So that's what.
Wow.
Yeah,
fully pleasing.
Sounds like 2 Kings has been good to you. Yeah.
It has. I am over it though. Yeah. Like, golly, it's just a lot of sorrow and a lot of self, just sad. It's sad that they were so deceived even to sacrifice family for the sake of what they thought would be an answer to prayer, but that, it was false worship, false idols. And it's sad that no one, and it started with one person, it started with, I can't remember the name of the guy, but, and it's like they continued in the sins of this man. They didn't break covenant with what that person had allowed in and didn't realize what it had done through the years of the generations that it continued in that kind of worship, so just been really moved by that. I don't think we're far off from what they experienced in those days. If anything, we're probably in a worse place because there's so much that could potentially have our attention and we don't even realize that it's not pleasing to the Lord. Yeah. So I'm like, Lord, whatever it could be, just search me and
yes, Lord.
Show us, show your church in this hour what that could be.
Yes.
Our idols are inside, not outside. They at least were honest enough to call them idols, and have high places. Ours are just like in our crypto and in our social accounts. And wow.
Yeah, it's scary.
Wow. How about you, Cody?
Man, I'm trying to go deeper in prayer right now.
Yeah.
Feeling really challenged to do that this year. And so I'm reading an old book, Power Through Prayer, E.M. Bounds, which we've been really intrigued by him because he was he was a Civil War what's the word? Chaplain. And he actually pastored a church in Franklin where we live.
Oh my gosh.
In 1860s, around there. Like a prayer, he did a prayer night, started a prayer night with some friends. Revival breaks out a year in, right there in our hometown. So
like 10 minutes from our house.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've been reading his book, Power Through Prayer, which is now like a classic staple, on prayer.
That's so beautiful.
And praying the Psalms. Praying the Psalms has been like really, just really helpful, reading them several times through and, that's a journey I'm on right now. Yeah. Just wanting to become, I guess, more mature in prayer.
Totally.
So good.
Have you read, With Christ in the School of Prayer?
No, but
it's by Andrew Murray.
Okay.
And who told me, Banning Leapshire said, it was like a prophecy moment. Anyways, he was like, I pictured what I saw was Jesus giving you this book, With Christ in the School of Prayer. I'm like, I've never heard of that. And Levi's like, I have that in my library.
Yeah. So Jesus didn't have to give it to you. I got it here.
Levi, it was Levi giving it to me. No, but it's beautiful. It's so good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that we've watched you guys operate is so clearly comes from prayer. And I know we've all talked about it a lot, but like, I enjoyed so much Passion 2025 this year. The Revelation moment with the scroll, with all the words from. I know you guys have been carrying that standard in this season, and even so come, or not even so come. He was. I always call it even so come.
Okay. That's an old song. That's amazing.
I love that song also.
Yeah.
This is not that. And you guys have been carrying that, and it's just been so. Ooh, powerful.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
I'm grateful for you guys. Thankful that tonight in Montana in August, of course, listeners in September is in the past, but you guys are stepping back on the Movement Conference stage. We're collabing with Movement for this podcast.
Excited.
It was such a special time and a bucket list thing for us to have you guys here last year. And we're grateful you guys are back in God's country again.
Thank you.
Well, was that 2 years ago?
Oh.
2 years
Well,
ago.
It seemed as days because of the love I had for you.
But we were with them last year.
Last year we were on the boat.
We're
That's
never
right.
At
not
this time.
together. I feel like there's not an hour
we
before
want
we're
more.
Yeah.
We want more.
We're greedy
Carnes.
for you guys, but 2 years ago, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
how does it feel to
sure.
be back at Movement Conference?
Oh, it's
Amazing.
the best. I mean, a conference outside in Montana in the summer is there's just nothing like it.
There is
you know?
nothing like it.
It's so beautiful here, and we're so grateful.
If you did
to
this
be-
in Nashville and sang outside, you'd be eating bugs the whole time.
everybody's just be
sweating.
swatting at mosquitoes,
Yeah.
sweating.
You're very blessed here.
Yeah,
Well, and you guys know I told you this, but you guys were a part of God answering a prayer for us because when He first gave entrusted the vision of what Movement Conference is and would become, I saw a generation of teenagers in a valley outdoors, and the blessing was being
Oh my
lifted up,
goodness.
and the mountains were in the background, and so I mean, 2 years ago
Goodness.
when that happened,
Yeah.
I just couldn't help but take compare what I was seeing with the vision and go, well, that's it, and
Wow.
and onward, because there was an untold sea of teenagers there, and so we got to keep it going and keep
Yeah.
adding to that number.
Awesome.
So the Saints go marching on, but thanks for being a part of our
Yes.
everything. So
it's an honor.
Anything.
We love you guys.
We love y'all
Let's do it
very
again
much.
tonight.
okay,
do
we'll
it.
do it. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to swing by levilusko.com and jennielusko.com to see what's going on in our world.
And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And in the meantime, we would love to connect with you on social media. Jennie and Levi Lusko, out.
Access more